2, 1, bang.
All right, and welcome in, Anderson County Maverick fans. We are live from the home of the herd. I'm Daniel Collins. Beside me, I've got John. I just lost John Waddell. There we go. Rachel Vittinger's beside me, and we have a couple of folks down on the field taking pictures for us tonight, which will be something new. We'll have those pictures available tomorrow morning, which we're really excited for. Getting the entire community of Anderson County involved in this. John, I know that you're part of the Gillum tribe. We've mentioned that before, and just having the community get involved with a live stream and showing how talented our community is really is a testament to the Gillum crew. They bring all kinds of talent and ability to the high school, and it's good to have students join in as well.
Absolutely, Daniel, and I know this student body and these fans of Anderson County are waiting. It's been 2 weeks since they've been able to see their Mavs, and how amazing was it last week, the amount of people that drove half the state to see a game that ended up not happening, but it's just exciting to watch the fan base travel with this team, and we're going to have a great game tonight. Yeah, we drove, what was it, about 2.5 hours one way last week just for it to be a rain delay and eventually get rained out. But it gave us a chance. If you're viewing this on YouTube, welcome. We wouldn't have been able to have you last week. John's big mouth, he started yelling in the stands, and we ended up getting people subscribed enough to subscribed last week to finally go live on YouTube, which we are live over on YouTube. Same name, or well, not the same name. It's under Maverick Media Productions over on YouTube. John? If
Mavericks
you're not subscribed to YouTube, go to Maverick Media Productions and get subscribed.
Exactly. Folks, we are about to have the Mavericks come out of the barn, and it's one of the coolest things you'll see all season. Rachel's on the camera doing all of that work for us tonight, doing all of the behind-the-scenes stuff, and you get to listen to mine and John's beautiful voice for the next 2.5, 3 hours. So we'll see how that goes. John, so we'll fill a little bit more time here. Bearden last week with a loss to Alcoa with hardly any time left.
Well, it was a great game. We got the ability to be able to listen to it coming down last week, and 3 seconds left to go on the clock. Alcoa returns a kickoff and gets in field goal range and hits a 44-yard field goal to rip the heart out of Bearden. These Bearden guys are ready to play tonight and looking for some revenge.
You know that Bearden's going to come into this game, they're going to be fired up.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, like we were talking about, Anderson County traveled 2.5 hours one way just to not be able to play.
Yes.
So they spent 5 hours in a bus.
In the pyrotechnic world. Please rise and welcome your 2024 Anderson County Mavericks.
Folks, here comes the greatest show on turf. Your Anderson County Mavericks are getting ready to bust through the barn.
Looks like they're being led out by Trent Strickland tonight.
Mr. Strickland leading everybody out. Big number 58 coming out as well. John, it's quite a show. You know, we last week we traveled to Johnson City, but we traveled with a heavy heart last week, right? With the passing of Elijah, and I pointed out number 58 when they were running out of the field house there. John, I know that you know quite a bit of the story. If you don't care, just give us a little bit of insight about what number 58 means for this Anderson County team.
Well, I'll try. You know, Elijah suffered from ALS for many years. He fought it, he struggled with it, and he will always be a Mav for life. He passed away. We buried him last Saturday, and his son carries on the 58 tradition with Anderson County.
Yeah, it's folks, as y'all can tell, it's a highly emotional place in Maverick Stadium right now. A big chunk of the Maverick community is missing. One of the big supporters of Maverick tradition is not here, but his son is here to carry on that tradition. And, you know, it's awesome to see him leading that team out of the tunnel. You know, his dad's got to be up in heaven smiling down. You know, just it's you know, it's a sad situation, but at the same time, it's rejoiceful because you know he's not hurting anymore.
Oh, absolutely.
And he's finally getting to watch his son lead the team out, which is awesome.
That's absolutely right. And of course, we wear our 58 strong shirts tonight in honor of Elijah and what he did for the community and what he continues to do.
Yeah. And we had to touch on that, John. I know it's an emotional thing for you and the Gillen family.
Oh, absolutely.
And it wouldn't have been right for me to be the one to speak about it. You know, I didn't want to put you on the spot or anything, but you know, your family is really close with them, and I think you all did the family a great justice. You know, Davey was performed, did the funeral.
Oh, and I know that was a tough thing for Davey to just get the phone call, just to have to, you know, and everyone knew that at some point in time it was going to happen. It's going to happen to each and every one of us. Yeah. But we never want it to happen early in life, and in our mid 40s and everything. But I know it was a tough thing for Coach Gillum to have to you know, bury one of his best friends and everything.
Yeah. But folks, I felt we needed to touch on that. We've got football getting ready to start. The Anderson County captains are number 57, Ty Murphy. Number 2, that's going to be Waylon LaRue. Number 19, that's going to be Trent Strickland. And number 10, Landon Hensley. That's going to be your Anderson County Mavericks starters. Of course they're going to start. It's going to be your Anderson County captains. Okay, so we come in this week, John. We talked about Bearden and the tough loss that they had last week. Anderson County not playing. It kind of puts both teams in a weird position because Bearden doesn't have much film to watch on Anderson County, right? There's not much there for them to see. They played last week as well. And we both know what it's like playing football on a week-to-week basis. You've got people players on the Bearden sideline that have played two games now, taken 2 games worth of beatings. Anderson County's got 1.
That's right.
So coming into this, Anderson County should be ready. I've not heard of any major injuries on Anderson County's side of the ball. So as bad as it was to miss a game last week, we got out of there safely and got back to Maverick land with no injuries. We didn't play.
That's right. Absolutely. And you know, I know that this team is the players that played here last year for Anderson County. They're looking to come back from last year where Bearden, we went to Bearden and Bearden beat this Anderson County Maverick team 45-27. They're looking to make amends for that and come out on the winning side tonight.
Yeah, we're all hoping for a good game, of course. A good, clean game. You know, it's sometimes in high school athletics, things can get a little bit chippy, a little bit mouthy, as we both know. But I seriously doubt you'll be able to find a more well-coached sideline than what you'll find on Anderson County. between Coach Gillum and the program that he runs, along with your athletic director, Coach Gary Terry. I know that they're all no-nonsense type people, and that starts at the top of this high school at Anderson County with Ben Downs being your principal, all the way down. They've all got a winning tradition, and they want to keep this game clean.
Oh, absolutely. You were talking about the mouthiness and the chippiness and everything. I thought you were talking about the fans, but you were talking about the players. I mean, you know. So, but
Maverick fans they can do whatever. They're loud and rowdy at times.
They're going to get loud. They're going to get rowdy, and we're going to hear a lot of cowbells tonight. I can guarantee you.
Yeah. So if y'all didn't know, last week our fans were told they couldn't bring any outside noise in. No cowbells. Shoot, they even told our fans we couldn't even bring in umbrellas because they were weapons. So you best believe that we're going to hear plenty of cowbells coming in tonight. John, Mavericks are getting the ball first. In week one, Landon Hensley, he started out throwing screens out, quick left, quick right. Do you expect more of the same tonight, or do you expect something a little different?
Well, I expect more of the same as he's had 2 weeks to get more comfortable with his wide receivers and his running back and his offensive line. But I think they're going to start throwing some more wrinkles in and add a few more pages to that offensive playbook. I know Davey wants to get that rolled out before he gets into region play and everything, and be able to just show what they've got and get a little bit more confidence. But we'll see. I guarantee you, we're going to see a steady diet of Waylon Relu. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Waylon.
I'll get it out in a minute.
It's a mouthful.
Absolutely. We're going to see a steady diet of him, and we're going to see Landon throw the ball downfield some. I'm sure the option's going to be there, and just the screen passes are also going to be there. They're going to see what the defense leaves them.
And it's always an interesting take on things. It's week 3. Anderson County, of course, coming in 1-0-1, which is a funny thing to say in high school ball, but it is what it is. I'm not quite sure what the holdup is on the field.
I bet it's television.
Folks, we wouldn't be able to provide this service without all of our wonderful sponsors. We'll get to those here in just a little while. Also, we will be doing a giveaway of some kind. Well, we'll be doing a Buddy's Barbecue giveaway. We've got 2 $10 gift cards to give away. We just got to figure out how we want to give them away. So we'll figure that out as we go along throughout the night. But as for right now, it looks like they've got the clock situation fixed. Bearden's back to kick. Anderson County's set up to receive.
Trent Strickland.
You said Strickland?
Yep, Trent Strickland with the catch.
Strickland with the catch. It's going to be not returned. Every kick into the end zone in high school ball is brought out to the 20-yard line. And that brings the Anderson County Maverick offense out. Offensive line, of course, going to be centered by big Ty Murphy. Handoff to LaRue up the middle. Good gain on first down. And that was, that block, or it was made by number 59 right there, the biggest block. It's going to be Luke Carroll, number 59. He opened up a gap right there for LaRue to run through.
Absolutely, and that's going to be a key into this offensive line, is opening up gaps for LaRue. I'm just not going to be able to say his name tonight. For Mr. Whalen.
There you go.
And with his quickness, it just takes a little bit of a gap to get him through.
Ty Murphy up there calling out for his line. Ball snapped cleanly. Handoff to LaRue. And he got, I didn't see the number, but he shed a block. That's number 75 that's going to be Boston Yeager for Bearden on the tackle. Right there, I believe what he did is what any defensive line coach is going to teach a defensive lineman.
Oh, yeah.
He found that hip pocket, he sat in it, rode the center, and found the running back. Took him down for a loss of nothing. Hensley with the throw out to Small. Ball's dropped, incomplete. Going to bring up 4th down and 3. Not the way you want to go. 4 downs quick, and you're going to punt the ball away. number 2, it's going to be Tori Buford back deep to get the punt. It's a beautiful punt. Fair caught at the Anderson County, or at the Bearden 36. And there's going to be a flag after the play. Personal foul against Anderson County. It's going to bring the ball out 15 yards. Bring it to the Anderson County 49. John, just mental mistakes. You can't have that in a game of this caliber.
You know, it was just a unnecessary, devastating penalty at this point in time. You had a good punt. They backed them up to their 40, and here they are with some good field position.
Handoff met in the backfield, but he keeps his feet moving. Gain of about 3 yards right there by the running back. That's going to be Jason Thompson Jr. Actually, that was Torian Riggins. Number 22, Torian Riggins. He's 5'9" and got a low center of gravity and kept his feet driving right there.
He kept them moving and ended up picking up 4 yards on the play.
Handoff again, brought down quick in the backfield.
Nice tackle.
Who was that for Anderson? Number 46 for Anderson County. That's Mr. Mason McMillian. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 for the Bearden Bulldogs. John, I know you're a fan of Bulldogs, but I am not.
Well, I mean,
you like Georgia?
Every Saturday, I guarantee you, but tonight, maybe not.
All right, Bearden with the ball, 3rd and 6. Drops back to pass. Got it all day until he don't. Then he's brought down by number 59 and number 0. Number 0, Taylor Davis. And number 59 for Anderson County, that's going to be Luke Carroll on the sack with a huge loss, John.
Oh, just a gigantic loss. And there's that, if you remember from week 1, we talked about Taylor Davis and that Energizer Rabbit mentality. And there he is again, just never stopping on the play.
No, he never stopped driving his feet right there, got to the backfield. And it looked like he got there untouched. Now Bearden on to punt. Fair catch signaled for by Strickland for Anderson County. All right, Anderson County back on offense.
Coming out in their standard 4-wide set, single back in the backfield.
Oh! Almost. Pass was to Strickland. He had him. He was a tad late on the throw.
Well, it looked like number 25, Kenny Simmons. If he hadn't have tipped it, I think that would have been a 20 or 30-yard pickup right there.
I agree. It could have been, but I think Landon was just a little quick with his release right there. If he'd have held that ball another half second, he would have had him. 8:34 to go in the first quarter. Anderson County with the ball for the second time, 2nd down and 10. Hensley with a handoff to LaRue. LaRue, he was down. Shoo! Got to hold on to that ball, Waylon.
The ground kind of poked that one out on him.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 4. Anderson County on the ball quickly, not giving these Bearden defenders a chance to sub.
And that's one thing you'll see the Mavericks do. They're going to get on that ball quickly and call plays on the line of scrimmage.
Hensley drops back on a screen pass. It's there. Good run. Number 11 on the catch. That's going to be Zach Hapney on the reception. Hapney right there on a good little crossing route.
It was really the defenders came after
Hensley. It was a screen pass of some sort, like a tunnel screen.
It really was, and he set it up perfectly. The defenders collapsed, and he had it out there, and it picked up a nice little gain.
Hensley's got a guy wide open in the flat. Number 14 for Anderson County, Evan Pyatt. Pyatt, is that how you say it?
Yep.
Number 14, Mr. Evan Pyatt, knocked out of bounds by number 3, Davion Lavelle.
Anderson County's found something that they like right now in this secondary. Well, if Anderson County would go quick right here, we've got a guy uncovered because that safety was walking to the other side of the field. He's covered now, but and if I see it, you know the people up top are able
That's
to
right.
see it.
They're hollering. They're hollering.
Hit him, Landon. You ain't fast enough, brother. Right there's one. Landon will learn from it. Good thing is I don't know if he lost a yard on that.
I mean, maybe a yard, but the thing is he kept the play alive, and they're looking downfield for some plays. We're putting that wrinkle in this week.
See, I've watched enough of Landon in his high school ball days to where when that pocket breaks down is where he's more comfortable. LaRue, I don't know if he got it.
Yeah,
it's close.
He got it.
He got it on a second effort.
Oh, absolutely.
Run by Mr. Waylon LaRue. Second effort, that's first down.
That's a first down, Anderson County. That first down is brought to you by Lowe's Toes, as you've seen on the screen there. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Anderson County putting together a little bit of a drive right here, John.
They are, and it's been good. They've been throwing the ball a little bit, getting some runs. They're mixing it up really well, and hopefully they can sustain this drive and pick up some points.
Is that a false start on us? Nope, encroach. Huh?
No, false start.
They must change these
Offsides, Anderson County brings up second.
offsides on Anderson County. We were lined up too far. Which that's one of those mental errors that wide receivers tend to make from time to time. Or if you watch last night's NFL game, where the tackles now have to be at the waistline of the centers. Something new all the time.
Absolutely.
That busted play. Right there, Bearden brought a linebacker just blitzing like nobody. He came untouched. That's number 22, Torian Riggins. It's going to bring up second down. Second down and 14. For Anderson County. Hensley looking to the sideline to get his call from head coach and I guess first year offensive coordinator Davey Gillen. Handoff to LaRue. Man, if he would have just broke one tackle, he had the whole right side of the offensive line, or whole side of the near side of the field wide open.
Yeah, the unfortunate part about that is he had to run around a wall to get there.
That he did.
By number 22, Torian Riggins.
All right, Anderson County with quads to the near side of the field, going quick with it. Hensley's got a guy wide open. That's number 14 on the big catch, Evan Pyatt. Huge gain. that goes back to what I was just saying about when the play seems to break down for Landon, you give him a chance, let him work his magic, and let these receivers find their little spots and set down.
Absolutely, and he probably could have ran to the far side and picked up the first down, but he stayed in there and found Evan Pyatt down the field for a huge first down.
4 minutes to go in a fast-moving first quarter so far. Anderson County putting together one of those drives, John. It's just sends LaRue in motion, pass out to LaRue, blockers in front of him. That's enough for another Anderson County first down. Great blocking right there by number 11 for Anderson County. That's going to be Zach Hapney out on the edge.
And that's where we got to see a little bit of LaRue's speed and hitting that corner. He hit that corner and hit another gear, and there it was for first down.
Anderson County's already back on the ball. They run, it's not as fast as what you see at the college level, but this is still pretty fast. Hensley with the snap. And the handoff to LaRue off the far side. Got a big hole. He's close to another first down.
That's number 2, Mr. Waylon LaRue. Ushered out of bounds by number 0.
And what they found right now, Anderson County's left tackle. It's going to be big Eli Dorton right now. He is sealing that back. Oh, quick on the ball for Anderson County. So back to what I was saying, number 52, Eli Dorton for Anderson County. He's figuring out how to set his edge. You know, as a backside tackle, you have the most important job on the offensive line because you're protecting your quarterback's blind side. But you're also sealing all the time. You're trying to seal.
Absolutely.
And I think Anderson County's found that. Handoff to LaRue up the middle. That's going to bring up a first down and goal for Anderson County.
Number 2, Mr. Waylon LaRue, brought down by.
Did he get a first down? He did that.
First down, Anderson County at the Bearden 3-yard line, it looks like. Anderson County's ate about 7 minutes of this clock up this drive. Handoff to LaRue. He loses his footing, but touchdown! Anderson County, send up those Rockets! John, what a drop by Anderson County right there.
It really was. They set up the run by passing the ball downfield, and they were able to open up for LaRue to be able to pick up the last 20 to 30 yards on the ground. It was a really well orchestrated drive by Davey and the rest of his coaching staff.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. Folks, we're going to take this time to run through our ads real quick, our sponsors. Without them, this would not be possible.
We would like to take a moment to thank all of our amazing sponsors. Maverick Media would not be able to bring you this live stream without their help. Community Trust Bank, the official bank of Maverick Media. Ultimate Tool and Die, Anderson County's #1 machine shop and #1 supporter. H&H Contractors, visit them for all of your construction needs. Buddy's Barbecue, an original East Tennessee business with 19 locations to serve you. Lowe's Tows, a full-service 24/7 record company located in Clinton. Hensley Tire and Service, located in La Follette. See them for all of your automotive needs. Norris Lake Movers, make moving less stressful. Exterior Home Solutions, for all of your roofing and exterior renovations. Please visit our sponsors and thank them for supporting Maverick Media. We would like to take a moment to thank all of our amazing sponsors. Maverick Media would not be able to bring you this live stream without their help.
All right, folks, we are back with you after our sponsors there. John, we were talking in the break. What a drive by Anderson County right there. 8 up, 7 or 8 minutes on the clock. I mean, you think about it, Anderson County gets the ball 4 times and does that, this game's over. We're going home and watching the Packers and Eagles play.
Oh, absolutely, because you're talking about a first quarter that's only 2 minutes and 48 seconds from being over, and we feel like we just got here.
All right, the kick is off, and it is received by Bearden. This is the part that scares me about Anderson County and their return game. Thankfully, you've got Israel Small out there making the stop. And you've got Ella, the most famous Maverick dog of all time.
Yep, that is correct.
The most famous Maverick dog of all time taken to the field. And as they play over the head, that's my dog. All right, Bearden back on the field with the ball. John, first drive didn't see much, but Anderson County's first drive didn't see much either.
Hey, exactly. I'd like to see not much again.
Handoff right up the middle, brought down on a good tackle. There's some extracurriculars going on again.
I believe that was Mr. Powers on the tackle.
Powers. Stephen Powers on the tackle right there, I believe. He's going to bring up a 2nd down and 5. John with the eyes. He's watching the play. I'm watching what's going on in the backfield. Bearden. Clean snap. Another handoff to a speedster this time. Brought down by number 30. That is going to be Stephen Powers again.
Powers.
What a tackle right there.
I think Mr. Powers said, hey, y'all just take a break. I've got this.
Give me this drive. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 for Bearden yet again.
All right, Maverick fans, where's that noise? 3rd down, here we go. Get up. Here we go.
Bearden, quarterback flanked by number 2, Demarion Lavelle, or Troy Buford. Quarterback drops back. He's getting all kinds of pressure. He steps up, looking for a play. Incomplete. Ball hit the ground. Incomplete. Incomplete call. Thank you, Mr. Ump. Am I right?
Absolutely. They're discussing something to make sure they get the call right, but I do believe it's skipped.
I think the ump had the best view of the. Am I crazy or is that right?
I do believe he did.
Pass interference against Anderson County. Where's the flag at?
Well, I definitely did not see a flag.
All on the field is pass interference.
Well, I didn't see a flag. We're just going to chalk it up to one of those referee things and say we had good coverage.
Bearden will take over at their Anderson County's 43.
All right, it's going to bring up a 1st down for Bearden after the phantom pass interference call. Now that ball's thrown incomplete. Quarterback had a hard time handling the snap right there, John.
He really did. And, you know, it seems to be something, I don't know if it's a Maverick Stadium or what, but, you know, Powell 2 weeks ago had the same problem with the exchange from the quarterback to the center to the quarterback, and Bearden seems to be having a couple of problems with that tonight also.
You know, they did, so I don't know. I mean, all these turf fields are pretty much the same. So I don't think it's the turf that could be causing any issue, but
I'm not sure. It might not be these loud Mavs fans and all their bells, and
That's
they just
true.
can't hear the signals.
quarterback keeper off the near side of the And he breaks a tackle and brought down near a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for
Brought
Bearden.
down by Israel Smalls. It looked like Jeremy Hall came in to make sure he was finished off.
3rd down and 2 right here for Bearden. Anderson County's shown that we can put a stop to the run in the short game up the middle, but getting outside the pocket. Handoff up the middle, missed tackle. That's a hold, ref. Our defensive tackle got tackled.
That was a huge missed tackle in the backfield, though, and we might get one more play off this quarter.
We should get one more off this quarter.
Well, we will because they've set the ball.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. Ball's deep. Oh! Too many people going after it. You got to call that.
And unfortunately, Evan Pyatt deflected the ball away from Israel Smalls, or that would have been an interception.
Folks, coming up towards the middle of the second quarter, we have a trivia question for you. I'm not going to give it away, but it's a good one. And this will be for a $10 Buddy's Barbecue gift card. Rachel's going to be watching the Facebook comments. If you win, all you have to do is message us on Facebook. On Facebook, message, and we'll get it mailed to you, or one of us can meet you. It's going to bring up the 2nd down and 10 for Bearden after the incompletion. Quarterback keeps off the far side. That time he didn't miss a tackle, and he fumbled. No, he fumbled. He was not down.
They're going to call his progress down, though.
That's a big stop. Number 15 for Anderson County. I think number 15. I think he's this is Miller.
Yes,
I think he's all over the place.
He really is. Between him and Trent Strickland, you can just about put their number in on just about every play. This is a huge 3rd down. You're looking at 3rd down and 14, but they're not going to get to do it this quarter.
John, I'm going to let you take us into commercial break for the quarter. Folks, we'll be back.
So at the end of the first quarter, you got the Anderson County Mavericks 7, the Bearden Bulldogs nothing.
No time is a good time to have to call a tow truck, but when you have to make that call, Lowe's Tows is ready to help you. Lowe's Tows are Wreckmaster certified operators serving Anderson and Campbell counties, Powell, and High School for over 29 years, and they can tow anything with wheels, whether it's a car, truck, motorcycle, everything from a Volkswagen to a semi. They've got you covered. They also offer jump starts, and if you've locked yourself out of your vehicle, give them a call. They can get you going again. Lowe's Tows works with all insurance companies and body shops, and be sure and ask about discounts for military and for employees of Anderson County and the city of Clinton. If you find yourself in need of a tow, give Lowe's Tows a call, 865-457-6927. That's 457-6927. Ready to serve you 24/7. Locally owned and operated. Here for you for 29 years and here for you now. Lowe's Tows, 865-457-6927. We don't want your arms and legs, just your toes.
Hensley Tire and Service are proud supporters of the Anderson County Mavericks. They are located at 304 East Beach Street in La Follette. Hensley's offers services that include oil changes, brake services, tire services, including cars, trucks, ATVs, tractors, and equipment. They also offer alignment services, new wheel and tire packages, as well as lift kits. You can also visit Hensley's for all your AC and computer repairs or diagnostics, as well as any engine or transmission diagnostics, repairs, or replacements. Call Hensley's for all your automotive needs today. 423-563-TIRE.
Go ahead. All right, welcome back. coming out of the first quarter break, whatever you want to call it.
Intermission.
Intermission. Look at you in big words.
I've been studying.
Anderson County's got the beard dogs.
The beard dogs.
Of Bolton.
There you go. Hey, this is a huge third down, Mav fans. Third down and 14. If you got those cowbells at home, start ringing them now.
Quarterback drops back for Bearden. He's got a guy open. Good catch. Good route. He runs backwards, though.
Yeah, he's still got enough for the first down.
Okay. That's going to be a first down.
He almost pulled himself back out of that
He almost pulled himself back.
Hey, Daniel, I tell you what, I know we got this trivia question coming up, and I am ready. I am logging on to Facebook right now. I'm winning that $10 gift card.
Yeah, no, we'll have those available every game this season. We'll have one in the first half and the second half. John, we would appreciate Buddy's Barbecue and their sponsorship of our program. Meanwhile, Bearden runs the ball up the gut and gets stuffed.
Looked like that number 15, Mr. Miller. Plugging that hole up. Maybe a yard on the play.
It's going to bring up second down and 8 for Bearden. Bearden quarterback drops back. He's got a guy on a corner route. Oh, he dumps it to his running back and he drops it.
I bet you can't guess who was on the defense there.
If you guessed a 1 and a 5, you got it right. Cody Miller.
You are right. Mr. I am right here on the ball. Cody Miller was right there. If he had caught the ball, it would have been a loss of a yard.
Yeah. It's going to bring up a third down and long. We'll see if Bearden's got if we stop him, we'll see if Bearden's got the kicker. We got to stop him first, of course. Quarterback gets the ball. Don't know what to do with it. Throws the ball incomplete, fourth down and 8.
The defensive backs had the Bearden Bulldogs just wrapped up on their wide receivers that play. Great coverage.
All right, math man, they're coming out for a field goal. How long of a field goal is this?
Well, he's setting up on the 25, so it's going to make it a 35-yard field goal. We know the Alcoa kicker can kick from here that we don't know about Bearden.
You rubbing salt in a wound, I reckon, ain't you?
Too soon? Okay. Any Bearden fans out there, I terribly apologize.
Blocked! It's blocked by Anderson County, and guess who's
Cody
got
Miller's
the ball?
got it.
Cody Miller's got the ball.
He's going.
Number 15, Mr.
Cody Miller on the blocked field goal.
Returns the ball back to the Bearden 45-yard line, where Anderson County will pick up the first down.
Holy cow.
Okay, so it's the 43-yard line. I was wrong.
I don't know who blocked it, but I thought that I seen number 51 for Anderson County.
That would be
Jeremy Hall. I believe that's who I seen. They threw a big pile up in the air, and man, yes, my watch is going nuts, telling me my heart rate's over 120. Luckily, we've got a fireman, paramedic behind us. Anderson County hands the ball off. No, Landon keeps it and slides down. What a block by number 59 for Anderson County. You talk about laying somebody out.
The ref got laid out.
Oh, well, okay. We'll talk about the number 59 for Anderson County.
Mr. Luke Carroll, what a great block. He sprang that play and picked up a first down on first down. And it was a great fake. We were even faked up here for a second.
Yeah, what a play.
That's one wrinkle that I do like with Landon is he has the ability to pick up yardage with his legs.
Absolutely. It's going to be second down in a few inches. Hensley drops back, going for the ball for Israel.
Throw that flag.
Incompletion.
Throw that flag. Throw that flag.
That should have been a PI, but, you know,
Pass intended for Izzy Small. Broke up by number 3, Lavelle.
right there, Izzy had to turn into a DB.
He did. He did. And as a defensive player, you've got a right to the ball, but you've also got to give the offensive player the opportunity to make a play on the ball. And the DB, in my opinion, on that play, just did not turn and look back at the ball quick enough to be able to be making a play on the ball.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and inches for Anderson County. Ball snap. Yeah, you're just you hand it to LaRue. He gets the 1st down, at least. Broke a tackle in the backfield.
The second surge by number 2, Mr. Roland LaRue. That's a 1st and 10.
You know, LaRue don't look that big from where we're at up here. Let's see. Let's see if they got his size in here.
Well, you know, whatever he is, he's going to be a little bit bigger in the yearbook.
Oh yeah, I mean they had me at 6'8" or something crazy, and oh, pass interference right there! Come on.
Pass intended for Israel Small.
Hensley drops back trying to throw to Israel, and I think I yelled pass interference, but I think their feet got tied up.
I think that was incidental contact and probably a good call by the ref not throwing the flag there. They have missed a couple calls, in my opinion, and they may have missed a couple both ways, but I think that one was a good call to let it play because it was a little bit of incidental contact. Not necessarily what the Mav fans out there want to hear, but
No.
hey.
John's always got to be the voice of reason.
Boy, that makes my sister-in-law mad, too.
Hensley hands the ball off to LaRue. Hensley
There's
with the
that
block
speed.
for
There's
LaRue.
that speed. Block in the back.
I don't see a flag. Do you?
It's at the 1st down marker.
Number 2, Mr. Roland LaRue.
Laundry on the field, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming back.
There's a flag on the field.
Who did they get on a block in the back?
You know, I was watching the flag, and I did not pick up the license plate on the truck.
Is that a spot of the foul?
Yes, it is.
And it was right at the 1st down.
Just past it. It was right at the 1st down. The flag landed maybe a yard past, but it was right there at the sticks.
So this should bring up, what, 3rd down and 9 for Anderson County? This officiating crew, I think they're having some issues right now. Bring up a 3rd down and 9 for Anderson County. Big play wiped away.
I think the officiating crew is sponsored by Pearl Vision today.
Hensley in the backfield. LaRue behind him. Hensley rolls out. Pass is just too far.
Number 10.
It's going to bring up a 4th down and 9.
Intended for 19, Trent Strickland falls.
Anderson County is going to go for it right here, I believe.
You're on the 31-yard line, and you know you're looking at a 48-yard field goal from this point, so you might as well. And if you punt, what are you going to do? Pick up at 20 yards? You might as well go ahead and go for it right here.
Now the thing is does Anderson County have one of those fake hard counts? You know, you get up there, Landon goes through his progressions, and then with 1 second left, you snap the ball. And they think you're going to try to draw them off sides the entire time. I don't know. Just a thought. Nope. 4th and 9. Anderson County throws it back to Small. He cuts inside, gets up the field, short by 1 yard.
Screen pass complete to number 4, Mr.
Was that 3rd down or 4th? Did I lose a down somewhere?
Yes, you did.
It'll be down.
I lost a down somewhere. Go us.
You did, and it caused me to get off, and so now we're definitely going for it on 4th down. as the ball's on the 24-yard line. Looks like about a 4th and 2 for Anderson County. They're right in front of us right now and calling in the play from the sidelines. I would not be surprised to see them go back to that play with Smalls again. Maybe not right now, but later in the game.
Yeah. 4 seconds to go. Anderson County's going to take a timeout right here and talk about it. Folks, we're going to throw it to a brief commercial break. When we come back, make sure you're tuned in for some trivia to get your $10 Buddy's Barbecue gift card.
We would like to take a moment to thank all of our amazing sponsors. Maverick Media would not be able to bring you this live stream without their help. Community Trust Bank, the official bank of Maverick Media. Ultimate Tool and Die, Anderson County's #1 machine shop and #1 supporter. H&H Contractors, visit them for all of your construction needs. Buddy's Barbecue, an original East Tennessee business with 19 locations to serve you. Lowe's Tows, a full-service 24/7 record company located in Clinton. Hensley Tire and Service, located in La Follette. See them for all of your automotive needs. Norris Lake Movers, make moving less stressful. Exterior Home Solutions, for all of your roofing and exterior renovations. Please visit our sponsors and thank them for supporting Maverick Media.
Welcome back, Mav fans. Your first Buddy's Barbecue trivia question of the day. Which former Anderson County quarterback was ranked at number 26 in the nation and number 1 in the state of Tennessee and in the hearts of all Mav fans everywhere? Comment your answers and your guesses for a $10 Buddy's Barbecue gift card.
All right, folks, make sure you're getting those answers in. John and Rachel are both looking at the live stream. The question was, which former Anderson County quarterback was ranked at 26th in the nation and number 1 in the state of Tennessee? False start, Anderson County.
Well, that definitely changes the play that you're looking at.
All right, 4th down and 6 for Anderson County.
You know, 4th down and 7 is a big difference from 4th down and 2. That it totally changes the play that you're going in, the direction that you're going in.
I'm going to guess you're probably going to have Landon running.
Well, you got a wide receiver wide open.
Throw it. Oh, my Lord. Right there, you've got to throw the ball away.
I tell you what, he had Trent Strickland wide open going down the middle of the field. He just didn't have time to see him.
Yeah. All right, folks, we're still looking for the correct answer. All right, I've got one correct answer. Anybody on your side?
No.
Anybody on your side, Rachel? All right, Courtney Gray. The correct answer is Tanner Williams. Courtney Gray, you have won yourself a $10 Buddy's Barbecue gift card. Go ahead and message us on Facebook, and we will get in touch with you as soon as this game's over or early tomorrow morning. But yes, Tanner Williams was ranked number 26 and number 1 in the state of Tennessee when he was at Anderson County. Quarterback for Bearden on the run, met by a couple Mavericks on the near side of the field.
Looked like Riley Wolfenberger ran him down.
Number 5, Wolfenbarger.
Courtney Gray. I'm writing your name down.
Congratulations, Courtney.
Stick around. We will have another one at the second half. Bearden, meanwhile, with the ball, breaking a big run, getting brought down. Number 22 for Bearden. That's going to be Torian Riggins.
Tackled by Trent Strickland.
7:22 to go in the first half.
Not before he picks up a first and 2.
Come on, Mavs, get there. Bring up second down and 8.
Stephen Powers back out there blocking that screen, and he didn't make the tackle, but he held him up long enough for a host of Mavs to run him out of bounds. Great play by Mr. Powers. Seems like we've been calling his number a lot tonight. He's really playing a good game in the first half.
Brings up second down and 7. Handoff to number 22 again. This kid's a tank. It's going to be Mason. 22's Torian Riggins. He's a big kid at running back.
Well, Daniel, that's going to bring us down back to third down and 3. And you know what third down is in Mav land, don't you?
Why don't you inform our fans?
Man, it is time for them to take out those bells and get loud. So if you're at home, go ahead and get those bells out and start ringing them.
Quarterback walks to the sideline for Bearden. Handoff to 22. He's got a hole. He just keeps running. He's going to bust it for a touchdown. Touchdown, Bearden. John, too many arm tackles right there from Anderson County.
And it was just not wrapping him up, and he's kind of like a little pinball machine out there. Just keeps bouncing off everybody. We're going to have to figure a way to wrap him up, get those legs from churning, and get him down. He's got a low center of gravity. He just keeps pushing the pile.
Yes, he does.
He just came out of that one, and there was nobody there to stop him.
All right, with that score from Bearden, I mean, you can see on the Jumbotron here, several Mavericks had their hands on him. Nobody wrapped up. Got to wrap up.
Blocked.
Another block. Field goal. Another blocked field goal.
That wouldn't have happened. Alco was there.
John over here cracking jokes. All right, folks. Anderson County will get the ball with 6:14 to go.
And Anderson County's special teams are stepping up in the first quarter and a half of tonight's game with a blocked field goal and a blocked extra point. That extra point could come back to be huge.
Absolutely.
If you remember last year, 1 point was what Anderson County lost to the West right here on Mav Stadium. And that can be a big deal right there, that 1 point.
Anderson County gets the ball with 6:14 to go. Anderson County's had pretty good offensive momentum. It's just we can't get out of our own way, it seems at times, John, with just unnecessary penalties. I mean, some of them will happen. We are talking about high school kids, right?
Oh, absolutely.
They're not professionals.
Absolutely. We've definitely had 2 penalties tonight that have been, what were you thinking penalties. The block in the back that nullified a first down, and obviously the unnecessary roughness on the punt earlier. You've got to cut those plays down and cut those what were you thinking penalties out of the way.
All right, so Bearden to kick off 7-6. Anderson County is up on a kick that we can't block. If we could, we would. Bearden kicks the ball, and it goes through the end zone. Ball's going to come out to the 20.
Now I think they're playing the right song for Ella.
Yeah.
They need that to be playing for her.
And folks, we also have some pretty cool stuff coming. Of course, we're going to have the Anderson County Mighty Marching Band at halftime coming out performing. Also, be tuned tomorrow or early next week. We're going to have an interview with some of our cheerleaders. Perform one of our students. Her name's Jaden. She's a cheerleader for Anderson County. Did an interview with some of her fellow cohorts, or whatever you want to call them.
Absolutely.
And that'll be awesome to see. We look forward to that. And like I said, we'll also have some photos, some still photography from tonight. Folks, don't forget, we do have another trivia question coming up. That will be about the same time, about 8 minutes or so to go in the fourth quarter. I know that seems like an eternity away, but folks, we're looking at a half of football in under an hour, which is, I mean, that's moving.
It is. It really is.
John, I know we've started at 7 o'clock, both of the games that Anderson County's played. I like these 7 o'clock kickoff games over the 7:30. And I know I might be the oddball.
Well, I mean, a 7 o'clock kickoff is good because we definitely get off earlier. But one of the things Anderson County thrives at is the entrance, the coming out. So obviously, as it starts to get darker, it's better. So the later the kickoff for the fans, it's better. And probably
fan experience.
And probably a lot of these fans that have jobs and everything, they like the 7:30 kickoff. But the 7 o'clock kickoff is nice because, hey, right now, this is some great weather out here.
Yeah, this is perfect. It's not too hot. All right, Hensley in the backfield. LaRue's back there with him. All right, boys, let's see what we can do right here. Ball snapped. Hensley looks out. Pass is caught by 14.
He's gone.
He's running down
There
the
you
field.
go. There you go.
Big gain. John, I see no laundry on the field. That's a huge gain by Anderson County. Number 14. Hey, have yourself a game, Mr. Evan Pyatt. You're making plays, brother.
He got that ball to about the 38-yard line of Bearden. Great play. He made the catch, made one football move, and down the field he went.
All right. Hensley. Hands off to LaRue. Off the far side. He's got space. Almost bust a tackle.
There's that open field speed you see from him.
It's just hard to catch him.
He really is. He needs a little bit of a hole, and he's in it.
Hey, shout out to that right side of the offensive line. You've got Luke Carroll over there at number 55, Jackson Hill. They're doing some work on the right side of the field. They call it the strong side. And that's based off of your quarterback. If he's right-handed, strong side of the field's the right side. If he's left-handed, left side. The strong
Look at you
side.
dropping the knowledge on Matt Land.
No. That's about all I know. Hensley drops back. He's got a guy open.
There he is.
That's
Yep.
Israel Small. That's a touchdown to Anderson County. Send up the Rockets.
And Mav fans, if you didn't catch that, it's touchdown Mavericks.
What a response by Anderson County right there, John.
Well, if I'm correct, that was 3 plays and 80 yards.
It was.
And that's exactly what, if you joined us pregame, that's exactly what we talked about, was that we would like to see more downfield play by this offense, and we've definitely seen that today.
Kicks up, and the kick is good for Anderson County. With that score, it's going to bring it to 14-6. Anderson County with 5:41 to go in this first half. Folks, we'll be right back with you after a brief commercial break.
We would like to take a moment to thank all of our amazing sponsors. Maverick Media would not be able to bring you this live stream without their help. Community Trust Bank, the official bank of Maverick Media. Ultimate Tool and Die, Anderson County's #1 machine shop and #1 supporter. H&H Contractors, visit them for all of your construction needs. Buddy's Barbecue, an original East Tennessee business with 19 locations to serve you. Lowe's Toes, a full-service 24/7 record company located in Clinton. Hensley Tire and Service, located in La Follette. See them for all of your automotive needs. Norris Lake Movers, make moving less stressful.
And we're back. As I'm sitting here doing something, a gyration, I've got Rachel smacking me. Anderson County with a pooch kick, going to be brought down at the 32-yard line. I like pooch kicks.
By number 3, Elijah Johnson.
Uh-oh. Ella's on the field. Ella's off the field. Rachel, I'm giving you a hard time. It's my job. All right, Anderson County back on defense. 5:34 to go in the first half. Rachel said she's changed the scoreboard correctly this week. Let's all give Rachel a round of applause. All right, Bearden back on offense. Ball's handed off right up the middle to number 19. That's Crew Young.
And we got another ref down on the field.
Number 10, Brent Frost.
Did he fall down or?
Oh, he went down with the whole play. He got trampled.
Officials timeout.
Oh yeah, let him get his wits about him. These refs are not made for the ground.
No, they're not. John, I know you probably know, I've never really paid much attention. A normal ref crew is how many people on average?
About 2 less than they need.
Okay.
I think 6.
So you've got a back judge, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 on the field?
And you got 1 in the press box.
5 on the field, 1 in the press box running the clock. And then I think there's 1 or 2 standby refs just in case. 6 on the field.
Yeah,
6
so I was right, 6.
Yeah, 6 on the field,
1 in the
press box, and then there's probably 1 or 2 on standby, just as in case
I don't
of
know
emergency.
how they do it in Tennessee and in high school, but yeah, I would definitely keep a standby around.
All right. Ref seems to be okay. That's what the second tumble a ref's taken this game. Clock's running. I don't see number 22 in the backfield for Bearden. Great outside attack right there by the Anderson County. Who is that, number 30?
Number 30 is Stephen Powers, and we've called his number a lot today, but he sealed off that outside side and made the play go inside to where the rest of the Mavs were poised and ready to pounce.
Yeah, that was great outside contain right there on that.
It really was.
All right. Brings up second down at 10 for Bearden. Ball's thrown deep, and he dropped it. Woo-wee! It's going to bring up third down and 10 for Bearden. Basically what I'm seeing, John, is Anderson County, we're having trouble stopping the run from time to time. We're getting to the point where we're daring Bearden to throw the ball because they're kind of in that situation where they have to with the way the clock's setting right now.
Well, we really are with 4 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the first half, and this is a huge third down for Bearden. You don't want to not get this because you're definitely not in field goal range.
No.
And then you don't want to miss this and make a 4th and 10 with 4 minutes left because you don't want to give the ball to Anderson County, which is, Anderson County's offense has turned it up, and they're really driving and working.
Bearden quarterback drops back. Ball's jumped. That's going to be broke up. 4th down and 10.
Pass intended for number 9.
I have called this boy's name out so much today, but we're going to do it again. But number 30, Stephen Powers.
He's
He
all
was
over
right
the
there
place.
breaking up that pass. Just a great play. Almost had an interception.
All right. Bearden's going to punt. 4 minutes and 23 seconds
So
to
we
go.
blocked a field goal. We blocked an extra point. Can we block a punt?
I don't know. Do you do that, or do you try to set up
Oh,
for
no,
a
you-
return?
You bring the house.
We brought some. Fair catch is called for and caught at the Bearden 25. Anderson County will come back out. Ready?
I bet you can't guess who was the fair catch.
Number 30,
Number 19,
Strickland.
Trent Strick.
Hey, I told you I would get the name right finally. See, it's only technically week 2 for us.
This is true. This is true.
And by us, I mean Maverick Media.
And tonight you've learned number 30.
Yep. Handoff to LaRue off the near side of the field. Good run, good gain. Not sure how much he gained, but
LaRue follows the blocking of
So it's like about 3 or 4.
Murphy. Goes around left edge.
4,
Forced out of bounds by a host of Bulldogs.
3.
4 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the first half. Clock is stopped for the player running out of bounds. Another handoff to LaRue off the near side. Spin move, drops the ball, falls on it, recovers his own fumble. Woo! He spun right there in the hole, John. It's a little risky to do.
Picks up another 3. Brings up 4th down and 3rd down and 3. Brought down by 22 Riggins.
Hensley throws the ball out wide to LaRue. LaRue breaks the tackle, gets upfield, and I believe he gets enough for a first down.
If he didn't, he got close enough to go for it.
They're going to give him the first down. .335. Handoff. No. Hensley keeps the ball, gets to the first down, and gets out of bounds.
We got a flag. 2 of them.
Hopefully one's for hitting our quarterback out of bounds.
Number 10, Landon Hensley, ushered out of bounds.
Holding Anderson County.
More laundry on the play.
Folks, as you can see there on screen, that is our photographers down there. Students at Anderson County in the AV media class. We appreciate them coming out and getting all the photos for us. We're going to have a ton of good stuff for y'all tomorrow. Anderson County is faced with a first down and 14. Hensley brings man in motion. Fakes it, keeps it right up the middle. Good gain. Brings up second down and 8 or 9.
Rumbles forward for a pickup of 5. Should be second down and 9.
Hey guys, y'all got to move. Off the steps. Y'all got to move. Everybody's got to move off the steps. Ball's thrown incomplete. Sorry, I had to do some refereeing.
Hensley's pass
Landon just led LaRue just a little bit too far on that play.
3rd down and 9 for Anderson County. Seconds to go on the play clock. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Hensley brings LaRue up beside him. Ball snapped. Hensley does. Oh! Ball's batted up in the air. Hensley almost caught it, but I'm glad he knocked it down. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 9 for Anderson County. Bring on the punt team.
Number 2's deep for the Bearden Bulldogs.
Good punt. Ball's away. Oh, shoo. Good
Took
cover.
a little Bearden bounce there.
All right, if you're Bearden right here, Anderson County showed that we can move the ball. Do you come out and run the ball right here just to get out of this half? Talk about it. Come back. Bearden gets the ball coming out of the half. It's one of those weird situations, but
I mean, if it was me with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the first half, down by 8 points, I'm going to take a shot down the field to begin with and see what Anderson County gives me. And if they don't, just give us a steady dose of number 22.
all right, 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half. Handoff to 22 for Bearden. He's just, I mean, it's going to take the whole team to take him down. We're arm tackling, which isn't good.
And he picked up about 12 yards for the first down, used 10 seconds off the clock. We're down to 2 minutes now.
And Bearden still has all 3 timeouts, correct?
Yes, they do.
Another handoff to 22. We're diving at his feet. Finally got him down.
Number 30, Mr. Stephen Powers.
Riggins rumbles forward before being knocked down by Powers.
We're going to have to learn how to tackle. Put a body on him. We've kept him contained for the most part. He's out of the game right now. Bearden's now going to try to pass the ball to a guy wide open. Big completion by Bearden right there.
Pass complete to Joey Buford.
Brought down at the 14-yard line.
Brings up 1st and 10 Bearden at the Maverick 14-yard line.
Handoff brought down quickly in the middle. It's going to bring up a 2nd down for Bearden.
Run by Paxton Parrott. Brought down by 59, Luke Carroll.
Luke Carroll on the stop right there for Anderson County. Pass out. Brought down short of the 1st down.
Pass complete to Buford. Brings up 3rd down and 1. Here we go, Matt fans. Here we go. Get it up.
Huge 3rd down right here.
3rd down and very short. They're going to get in for a touchdown, Bearden. Oh, no, that's wrong. That's going to bring the score to 12-14. Anderson County up by 2. PAT's drop. They don't get it again. John?
That was a bad snap, but I don't think he would have got it off if he did.
All right, 23 seconds to go in the first half. Anderson County will be getting the kick right here, and then coming out of the half, Bearden will get the ball. I can tell you this, Anderson County is going to have to figure out how to tackle number 22 for Anderson County. And folks, don't forget, at halftime we will have the band performing. LaRue, Strickland, Miller, and Elijah Johnson all back deep for the Mavericks. Kicker boots it deep. LaRue chooses to bring it out. He's got the speed. He gets around the edge. He's got the speed. He's got the speed.
He's
got
gone,
it.
Mavs fans. He's
Touchdown,
gone.
Anderson County.
No
UC
flags on the
Laundry.
field. No flags on the field.
Touchdown, Anderson County on the kick return. LaRue showing his speed on the sideline. What a run by Waylon LaRue right there.
On for Anderson County to snap, Jeremy Hall. To hold, number 1, Russell. To kick, number 20, Jackson Payne. And it's good.
21-12. John, this makes things very interesting. 2-score lead.
Absolutely, and I tell you what, the Bearden kicking game may come back to haunt them. Having an extra point blocked, a field goal blocked, and then a poor snap on an extra point, and you're down by 9 instead of down by 7.
And the big kickoff return right there. Their coverage team kicking
Well,
all of it.
I think we learned last week that Bearden is very susceptible in the kicking game,
Yes,
in the
they are.
kickoff game.
And it feels like the air was just sucked out from where we're sitting. Of course, we're set up high on the Bearden side over here. And there was a little bit of, Bearden fans were cheering. They were excited. And then you get hit with a blow like that.
The band in front of us inhaled so hard the tubas became French horns. I mean, it was just gut wrenching to the Bearden side of the field. But so here is a very important kickoff for Anderson County.
Pooch kick.
What you don't want to do right now is put it in the hands of someone cleanly and let them get the ball up the field.
What? I don't guess the refs were ready. Yep, refs weren't ready. Getting tongue-tied over here.
Hey, look, it happens to the best of us. Oh, Rachel over there. It doesn't happen to me.
All right, we can change jobs, Rachel. You can come be on the mic and talk.
Oh!
Clean legal hit.
That was a very good hit.
Ella on the field.
Riley Wolfenberger.
Riley Wolfenberger. Burger.
Burger.
However you want to call it.
The Wolfman.
The Wolfman. I like that. 5 seconds to go in the first half.
I mean, it really doesn't matter what you do right here. Take a shot downfield. You would love nothing more than to find Anderson County sleeping a busted play and score a touchdown. For Anderson County, what we've got to do is keep everything in front of us. You almost want those defensive backs set up on the 20-yard line and looking into everything forward.
Anderson County with a timeout, making sure that they're going to have people drop back deep.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you can't take the timeouts in with you. You might as well use them. So this next 5.6 seconds may be the longest 5.6 seconds of the game, because I think Bearden's got 3 timeouts and Anderson County's got 1. They all 4 may get used.
We'll see. All right. Anderson County on defense, 5 seconds to go in the first half. Bearden walking to the ball. We'll see what they do. They're going to sling it out wide. And that's the end of the, well, if it goes down. That's the end of the first half, folks. Stay tuned for your Anderson County Marching Band. They'll be on the field momentarily. For John and myself, we will catch you all on the flip side to begin the second half.
Direction of drum major Riley Welch. Man captain for 2024, Ben Klingon. Man co-captain is Lana Burnett. Brass officers are Evan Rutherford and Alyssa Rope. Woodwind officers are Maren Bradley, Nirvana Smallwood, and Jaden Smith. The percussion captain is Isaac Bowling. Color guard captains are Abby Hatmaker, Olivia Green, and Andy Bell. The AC Band proudly presents this year's halftime show, When the Forest Calls.
It's kicking on, but then when you let go of the bolt, it lets go. Hey, look. Starts up, see it charging?
I have to flip it every time to get it to stay on.
Oh, what kind of cord? I got cord.
Daniel's got another.
Whoa. How did I turn the light on?
Single press. One left.
We would like to take a moment to thank all of our amazing sponsors. Maverick Media would not be able to bring you this live stream without their help. Community Trust Bank, the official bank of Maverick Media. Ultimate Tool and Die, Anderson County's #1 machine shop and #1 supporter. H&H Contractors, visit them for all of your construction needs. Buddy's Barbecue, an original East Tennessee business with 19 locations to serve you. Lowe's Tows, a full-service 24/7 record company located in Clinton. Hensley Tire and Service, located in La Follette. See them for all of your automotive needs. Norris Lake Movers, make moving less stressful. Exterior Home Solutions, for all of your roofing and exterior renovations. Please visit our sponsors and thank them for supporting Maverick Media.
And Mav fans, we're back. About 5 minutes left to go till kickoff. Well, now they're resetting it to 12 minutes, but I don't know.
Nah, it's going to be
What an exciting first half you had. You got 21-12, Anderson County ahead of the Bearden Bulldogs, and they really showed something that they haven't shown in the first game tonight. They really showed the ability to go downfield and just to mix it up with the run pass. I think we had a much more balanced offensive attack tonight, and especially in the first half. I'm looking forward to seeing that same thing in the second half. And I continue to think that the special teams for Bearden is going to come back to haunt them at some point in time. It already has one time this year, and hopefully it's going to continue doing that tonight.
Yeah, you know, coming in, of course, Bearden last week losing on the last second field goal with a long return before that. And then tonight coming out and giving up a kick return for a touchdown.
One of the comments on Facebook while I was looking at it during our break was that that kickoff return looked like his daddy running it back. So I know his dad is in the stands watching very proudly.
Yeah, it's always a sight to see a kickoff return.
Absolutely. I don't know that there's a more exciting play in football than a kickoff return being returned to the house like that.
No, because it's just, I mean, that's pure football. You've got 11 people trying to tackle, or you got 11 on 10, really.
Exactly.
One running the ball.
And one of the things I made sure to look for was make sure there wasn't any laundry on the field. And
yeah, it's difficult not to get excited.
Absolutely. But you know what I can almost guarantee that Mav fans are excited about right now is that the teams are coming back on the field. They're lining up to get this second half started. We've got another 24 minutes of exciting football. And I know those Mav fans at home listening to this broadcast are excited about that Buddy's Barbecue giveaway we're getting ready to do here in another quarter and a little bit.
Yep. 8 minutes in the fourth quarter, we'll have another $10 Buddy's Barbecue giveaway for you all. Anderson County lining up their pooch kick. Bearden has adjusted and moved number 22 up. Another poochy kick. Taken to the far side of the field. He's found a hole and brought down. Anderson County defense. Oh, and there goes Ella.
So our kicker on that play gave a clinic on how to tackle number 22. Hopefully everybody else watched him.
I hope so, because we weren't able to in the first half. Bearden coming out, number 22. Going to be in the backfield, and I expect to see a lot of him. All right. Big hit right there by none other than number 0, the Energizer Bunny. Davis on the stop.
Taylor Davis just brings a energy to that defense that is just, he just keeps going and going. He never stops.
Brings up second down and 9 for the Bearden Bulldogs. Hand off to 22, and we've still not figured out how to tackle him. There we did a little bit. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. Yeah, this running back from Bearden, he's something else. Riggins, he's 5'9", but he plays real low.
And he plays real fast. He cuts real good, he hits holes, and he doesn't go down when you hit him.
And there again, perfect example. Bounces off of a tackle.
Picked up just enough for the first down.
That was 3 straight runs to number 22. Clock continuing to run. Close to 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Handoff again. A host of Mavericks on the stop right there.
That brings us back to where we talked to our coaches, our defensive coaches at Meet the Mavs, who just talked about the defensive philosophy of just every man on the ball. That was a very good example of that right there.
Hand it off to him again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep on handing it to him, and he's going to keep getting yards.
Brings up third down and 1. Here we go. Get it up, get it up, get it up.
And there's his first down. That's a different player, though, this time.
It is. It is. That's one of the backups.
Parrott. Paxton Parrott. Bearden, another handoff. You got to make stops while number 22 is not either. You have to.
Oh, absolutely. And Bearden has decided they want to come up and run between the tackles and establish that running game. And so far they've done it. They've marched down the field down to about the 27-yard line of Anderson County right now, and they're eating up 3.5 minutes of clock doing so.
Number 22 back in the backfield for Bearden. Handoff to him. Right up the middle. I don't think he was down.
No, he wasn't.
Touchdown, Bearden. I don't think he ever went down.
No, he absolutely, it did not look like from up here he did. And that is the second time in 2 years that exact thing has happened to Anderson County defense, and it has not gone their way either time.
It's going to be a touchdown for Bearden. That drive took 4 minutes off the clock.
And they didn't throw the ball one time.
Nope. Another fumble. Another bad snap. And you got to know that Coach Tony Lambert is losing his mind about tackling.
Oh, absolutely. You know, you've got to play through until you hear a whistle. And if you remember, we've got a couple of seconds because we're at a commercial break right now, so we can feel this a little bit. But if you remember last year with West, you probably didn't see the West Anderson County game, but that's it. Anderson County's winning 7-0, and that's exactly the play that happened. Was we tackled him, he slid across the defender, never touched the ground, hopped up, scampered for a touchdown. Anderson County loses to the eventual state champion 8-7 right here on Mavericks Field. And that was about the same way that it happened last year, again this week, where the player, they hit him, he slid across them, and then it just did not, he did not go down. There was no whistle.
Yeah, and I can see Coach Lambert from up where we're sitting, and he's having some words for his defenders about tackling and making appropriate angles, pursuit angles, and all of that. We are in a media timeout, as John was saying. Anderson County is going to get the ball right here with 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. John, Anderson County we established the run game pretty well with LaRue. Passing game's been there. Hensley and Smalls, that connection's been there. Hensley to just about anybody's been there really all game.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, he's misfired on a couple plays, but he's looked really good and poised in the pocket. And like you said, he does some of his best work under pressure when that pocket collapses. He has to step up or step out, and he's done really well in some adversity time.
All right, players are taking the field. Anderson County will get the ball. LaRue back deep, as well as Strickland, with Miller and Elijah Johnson for Anderson County. Kick is off, and there's a flag. Excuse me. And the kicker's cramping. Well, the kicker's cramping. That's a new one.
It really is.
I don't remember what happens if you can't do the kickoff.
Is he the same person that just had to run the ball? Maybe he took a shot in the hip or something, and he's got a little cramp going on. He might be having to work out.
Not used to having contact.
That's exactly right.
Not quite sure what's going on. We got refs changing spots and all kinds of stuff. All right. Now maybe Anderson County can get the ball. A squib kick up the middle. Strickland gets the ball finally. After it took a weird bounce on him. I don't like seeing the ball bounce like that, John.
Absolutely not. You don't want a ball bouncing around on the turf. You never know what's going to happen to it, and that's a live ball.
All right, 1st and 10, Anderson County on their own 26-yard line. Hensley in the backfield by himself. Brings LaRue in motion. Jet sweep to LaRue. He's got blocking and gets enough for a first down. It's going to be a first down. Waylon LaRue, big number 55 for Anderson County with a huge block right there. Jackson Hill.
Looked like he picked up about 12 yards. He made that corner and just turned it upfield for,
he did.
For a nice little gain.
It was a beautiful play call.
It was, and of course, we're sitting up here and we see LaRue take off in motion, and we knew exactly what it was. It was a jet sweep.
Yeah, exactly. Hensley with a keeper after the fake. Big run by your quarterback. Eating the hit.
Another 12-yard pickup. Landon can definitely hit the hole. If he sees a little hole, he's going to take it.
Hensley back in the backfield, brings LaRue to him. Oh, a sweet fake. Keep by Landon. I like that. That was a smart play call. Bearden jumped it right there.
Bearden players down.
Bearden's got two players
down.
All right, folks, we're going to send it to a commercial break. Wish these players the best.
We would like to take a moment to thank all of our amazing sponsors. Maverick Media would not be able to bring you this live stream without their help. Community Trust Bank. the official bank of Maverick Media. Ultimate Tool and Die, Anderson County's #1 machine shop and #1 supporter. H&H Contractors, visit them for all of your construction needs. Buddy's Barbecue, an original East Tennessee business with 19 locations to serve you. Lowe's Tows, a full-service 24/7 record company located in Clinton. Hensley Tire and Service, located in La Follette. See them for all of your automotive needs. Norris Lake Movers, make moving less stressful. Exterior Home Solutions, for all of your roofing and exterior renovations. Please visit our sponsors and thank them for supporting Maverick Media.
Anthony is using Community Trust Bank's mobile banking with Zelle to pay for today's lawn service, his share of the big lunch meeting, and the graduation gift he was supposed to send to his niece yesterday. And that means Anthony is on time for the big game, where the future Hall of Famer hits his first home run.
Zelle at Community Trust Bank. Fast, easy, and secure. Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
No time is a good time to have to call a tow truck, but when you have to make that call, Lowe's Tows is ready to help you. Lowe's Tows are Wreckmaster certified operator serving Anderson and Campbell counties, Powell, and High School for over 29 years, and they can tow anything with wheels, whether it's a car, truck, motorcycle, everything from a Volkswagen to a semi. They've got you covered. They also offer jump starts, and if you've locked yourself out of your vehicle, give them a call. They can get you going again. Lowe's Tows works with all insurance companies and body shops, and be sure and ask about discounts for military.
No, just cut it. All right, welcome back, fans. Both players for Bearden were able to get off under their own power after quite a bit of work. Anderson County with a handoff to LaRue with a gaping hole.
There you go, there you go.
LaRue is one of the fastest players in Anderson County. Huge gain right off the bat.
Number 2, Mr.
Waylon LaRue.
Very well said.
You got to add the spice to the end of it.
There
John.
you go, there you
LaRue. Make sure you say it right. Folks, they may be having some audio issues in the stadium, but we're rocking and rolling. LaRue stumbles on his way through the hole, gets brought down after a gain of maybe one?
Yeah, 1 or 2. Inside the 15-yard line down to about the 13.
Hensley with a quick pass out to Small. He's got all kinds of blockers. Boys, you got to stay on that block. You got to stay on that block. You're talking about their DBs slipped a block and made that off of an offensive lineman. The lineman has to stay on him right there.
Oh, absolutely.
It's inexcusable. Anyways, gain of 7 for Small.
Brings up a short 3rd down and 3.
And Landon keeps it, trucking, running. Folks, I believe he's
about the half-yard line. They're going to call him down about the half-yard line. But it is a first down.
First down inside the 1 yard line for Anderson County. You bring in the heavy package.
I bet zeros in
See,
here.
right now you snap the ball. You get your players turned around because you got Israel up there and man-to-man. but I would say we're going to hand it to LaRue.
This one's going right behind.
Nope. Hensley keeper. Hensley touchdown. Anderson County, send up those Rockets. Touchdown, Landon Hensley. Anderson County with another touchdown, John. Every time Bearden scores, Anderson County's got an answer.
Well, and that's a great thing. We every time you give up a play and put up some points on the board, you want to come back and answer that. And Anderson County has been able to do that every single time tonight.
All right, folks, brings it to a 10-point game. Anderson County is up 28-18 over the Bearden Bulldogs. The Bulldogs. Rachel's over here making fun of my country accent. Y'all, you can take the man out of Campbell County, but you can't take the Campbell County out of the man, right?
That's right. That's right.
And I'm an Anderson County graduate. So.
There you go. There you go. But it has been a great night for Anderson County so far, with 5 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the third quarter, up 28-18. That 10-point lead, and there again, we're talking about Bearden has left 3 points on the board tonight with the extra points that have just been utter failures for them.
Let's see. Let's count them. They missed a field goal. That's 3. 2. No, they scored 3 touchdowns.
And 3 missed.
And 3
extra
missed.
points.
That's 6 points they've missed off of kicking.
We're talking about a 4-point game then.
Talking about a 4-point game.
But on the other hand, Anderson County has taken advantage of the Bearden missteps, and that's what a good football team does. They take advantage of the shortcomings of another team.
Absolutely.
If Anderson County can have a good stop right here and go down and score, we can really put a harm in those Knoxville puppies.
Yeah, I agree. So number 22 had a little bit of cramping right there. Do you think that plays into them running him as much? As I know, once you cramp up, it's not something that immediately goes away.
Well, we will soon find out. As soon as we get this tackle happening, we'll find out what's going to happen with 22. And I don't know.
There's Ella making her way.
We're getting to the point of the game where we're going to start seeing that chippiness. Taking a little bit of time to organize on the far sidelines about what's going on. I think there was a little extracurricular activity over there, and then now Bearden's getting ready to bring it out.
Was there a penalty on the play or something?
Yeah, there was a little extracurricular activity on the far sidelines.
Oh, okay. I'm going to assume it's against us.
Yes. I'm not sure who or what, but I couldn't quite spot that because there was such a big group of people over there. But definitely a penalty. Now it gives Bearden the first down on their own 45-yard line. Great field position to start with.
Hand off.
And guess who's in there?
See, you got to think, he's already cramped, and we keep hitting him in the legs.
He's down.
Folks, we'll be back with you as soon as we figure out what's going on.
We would like to take a moment to thank all of our amazing sponsors. Maverick Media would not be able to bring you this live stream without their help. Community Trust Bank, the official bank of Maverick Media. Ultimate Tool and Die, Anderson County's #1 machine shop and #1 supporter. H&H Contractors, visit them for all of your construction needs. Buddy's Barbecue, an original East Tennessee business with 19 locations to serve you. Lowe's Tows, a full-service 24/7 record company located in Clinton. Hensley Tire and Service, located in La Follette. See them for all of your automotive needs. Norris Lake Movers, make moving less stressful. Exterior Home Solutions, for all of your roofing and exterior renovations. Please visit our sponsors and thank them for supporting Maverick Media.
No time is a good time to have to call a tow truck, but when you have to make that call, Lowe's Tows is ready to help you. Lowe's Tows are Wreckmaster certified operators serving Anderson and Campbell counties, Powell, and High School for over 29 years, and they can tow anything with wheels, whether it's a car, truck, motorcycle, everything from a Volkswagen to a semi. They've got you covered. They also offer jump starts, and if you've locked yourself out of your vehicle, give them a call. They can get you going again. Lowe's Tows works with all insurance companies and body shops, and be sure and ask about discounts for military and for employees of Anderson County and the city of Clinton. If you find yourself in need of a tow, give Lowe's Tows a call, 865-457-6927. That's 457-6927. Ready to serve you 24/7. Locally owned and operated. Here for you for 29 years and here for you now. Lowe's Tows, 865-457-6927. We don't want your arms and legs, just your toes.
All right, we are back with Bearden with the ball, 2nd down and 5. Handoff right up the middle, breaks a tackle, but I got a feeling this one's coming back. I believe that there's a hold on the play.
Yes, there's a flag on the 50 and another player down for Bearden.
Folks, this time we're not going to go to a commercial break.
Looks like it could be another cramp. They're stretching him out.
Stretching him out real quick, but I believe this is coming back. We're getting ready to find out from Mr. White Hat. Holding against Bearden.
That was a huge holding call right there. Obviously, we're sitting on the Bearden side of the fans, and there's some people that are not happy about that.
I mean, it's football play.
You know who's playing this music? Can you tell them to stop it? Yep. It is your people, and they're being extremely disrespectful.
Mute.
All right. Bearden with the ball. Quarterback drops back. We're running stride for stride, but I don't know if he got it. Incomplete. Third down and long. Third down and 15. Screen pass. Well defended by Anderson County. Just tackling, boys. There you go. It's going to bring up 4th down. And I don't know if there's a flag on the play or.
No, it looks like a
is.
towel.
Davies already motioning him.
There's one back at the 45.
Yep. Davies going to move them back farther.
It was holding on the outside. I was looking at the towel that was at the ref's feet.
No, I wouldn't have seen it if I didn't see Davey motioning. It's going to be holding against Bearden.
Taylor Davis out there doing his happy dance.
It's
Third down and 20 for Bearden now.
Get up.
Bearden quarterback brings a man in motion. Swing pass. He's going to be met. Don't do anything stupid. Good play, boys.
A pursuit of Mav fans out there, Mav players out there with him.
Yeah. Safe play. All right. I'm going to assume Bearden punts here. It's 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And it just seems like all energy on this Bearden side is dissipated.
Well, we're going to assume that the Bearden is going to attempt to punt. We are hoping that the outcome is as grand as it has been in the past.
And they got the punt off.
Nice little turnover. He's going to fair catch it about the 19-yard line.
19-yard line, something like that. John, number 22 for Bearden. They're all-star players so far. Don't want to speculate anything's wrong, but he has been cramping. We wish the kid the absolute best, of course.
Absolutely. Cramping's not one of those things that you can fix in game really, really quickly. You can put him on a bite, put some electrolytes in him, put some pickle juice in him, and hope that it goes away quick enough where he can come back and be an active part in the rest of the game.
Hensley motions LaRue out. LaRue catches the ball. Good blocking by Strickland. And number 5 for Anderson County, Riley Wolfenbarger.
The Wolfman.
The Wolfman. Good little gain of 6 yards right there to LaRue. Oh, come on. That's a pass interference.
Ball was tipped.
Okay. I was about to say, not only once, but twice.
Yeah, once the ball's tipped, it makes it illegal.
And we got another player cramping. Folks, we're going to stay right here with you during this. It's happening more often than not currently. Of course, we wish all the players the absolute best, and hopefully they get them some Powerade in them. Every time I see a player cramp, I can't thank you. It always reminds me of Waterboy.
They need some high-quality H2O.
They need some high-quality H2O.
Absolutely. And we talked about it in the first game with Powell, and we'll talk about it, until it gets cold outside probably, is, it's not an extraordinarily hot night out here, but your muscles get active, they get warmed up, and then it cools down, and you get cramps.
Yeah.
And you've got to, these young players have got to know to be able to do the
I will get a police officer to escort you out. I will get a Anderson County with the handoff to LaRue up the middle for the first down.
And that's exactly what Anderson County needs to do, is just continue pounding the ball on the ground, eating that clock up as we get down within 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Another injury.
He's in front of this lady standing up.
There is currently a player down on the field. All right, Anderson County with the ball. LaRue on the big run up the middle right there. Hensley with another carry to the outside with big number 0. Taylor Davis. Taylor plays like an H-back position, correct, on offense?
Yeah, H-back on offense, defensive line on defense. And you really just want to have the kid on the field as many snaps as you can get, because he energizes everything.
Yeah, it's one of those. Anderson County is just running out. I mean, I hate to say it, but we're just basically working on the clock right now. Anderson County drops back. Hensley's got a man open. LaRue, I think he dropped it.
Yeah,
I think he knew the hit was coming. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for Anderson County.
This is a big 3rd down for Anderson County right now. You've got an opportunity to pick up a 1st down, sustain a drive, run the clock out for the 3rd quarter, and put some points on the board. You just want to continue doing what you're doing best.
All right. Hensley with a hard clap, I think, trying to get him to jump off sides right there. Hensley drops back. Run the ball.
He's got the first down. He's got the first down.
He's got the first.
Oh, why'd he go out of bounds?
Huh? Is there a flag on the play?
I don't see anything.
I don't see one. All right. I mean, it's nice having Landon be able to run the ball.
Oh, absolutely. You obviously, containment downfield was not open on that play, and he was able to tuck it and pick up about, 12 yards? And
something.
Perfect time for it.
Now we just got to we do the pitch to LaRue. We stayed in bounds.
Well, I mean, it's still only the 3rd quarter.
I know.
So
I keep thinking it's like in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I did a minute ago, too. I was like, why did he go out of bounds? But I'm like, oh, wait a minute, it's still the 3rd quarter.
Yeah,
so
I keep thinking
it's going to give us 2nd and 10. Obviously, the clock's running. We're under a minute and a half left to go in the 3rd quarter. So that means everybody just needs to stay where they are, whether you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook, because in just a few minutes, we're going to be giving them something away again.
Yes, sir. Hensley.
He's open.
To Strickland. Big play. Bigger play. He crosses the field. He's
Touchdown!
In. Touchdown, Anderson County. What a pass by Hensley. What a pass by Hensley. Hensley also tried to chest bump Davey, hit Davey and knock Davey over.
Well, Davy's getting a little older. I mean, you know.
Yeah. He hit Davy and knocked him over.
I mean, what a play. I mean, Trent Strickland found the hole in the defense and just was wide open, and Landon did not miss him. And what a great play for the Anderson County.
Beautiful run by Strickland right there.
And we just talked about it just less than 2 minutes ago, a minute and a half ago. We just talked about how important that first down, picking up that third down and 10, how important that was to sustain a drive. And about 5 plays later, Anderson County's in the end zone, and now it's a 35-18 lead with 58 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
With a team that primarily runs the ball.
Oh, absolutely.
Hensley Tire and Service are proud supporters of the Anderson County Mavericks. They are located at 304 East Beach Street in La Follette. Hensley's offers services that include oil changes, brake services, tire services, including cars, trucks, ATVs, tractors, and equipment. They also offer alignment services, new wheel and tire packages, as well as lift kits. You can also visit Hensley's for all your AC and computer repairs or diagnostics, as well as any engine or transmission diagnostics, repairs, or replacements. Call Hensley's for all your automotive needs today. 423.
All right, fans, welcome back after the big Anderson County touchdown. We've got under a minute to go in the third quarter. Your Anderson County Mavericks are up 35-18 over Bearden. Bearden making the wedge, but I believe that he met his match right there with number 2 for Anderson County.
Got him down about the 25, 24-yard line. And again, we've got another Bearden player down.
Ella making her appearance.
We've got actually 2 Bearden players being stretched out right now for cramps. This is an unfortunate thing for Bearden. They keep having players go down with cramps.
But, I mean, it's, John, you know, we were talking before the broadcast came on about Bearden did play last week and lost in a heartbreaker.
Absolute heartbreaker. We were listening to that
game. We were
game,
listening to it on our way home. And you've got to think, I don't want to say that, because the first half was a very well-played first half, right?
Yes.
But you've honestly got to think, last week was a highly emotional game. Are these kids just running out of it?
Well, you got to think about these are 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, and they're built to just keep going. So you hope that they're not running out of energy and everything. But in the first 3 weeks of the season, they went triple overtime to West and beat West. They went down to the last second against Alcoa and lost on a long field goal. And now tonight, I think tonight cramping's just caught them, and it's just catching up with them. So hopefully all those players are okay. There's nothing more serious than a few cramps, and they'll be fine.
Yeah, because I mean, you cramp up in your hamstring or something, that muscle's already already been through quite a bit of, and Anderson County's got a player down now as well. But I believe he's just cramping up. But anyways, back to what we were talking about. You know, it's a draining game at the end of the day.
Oh, absolutely.
And
absolutely.
To come off of 2 games, you know, the overtime game, like you mentioned, against West, and and then last week against Alcoa, to the last week to Alcoa by 1. You know, it's a finicky situation to be in. It's just there's so much adrenaline that's dumped into these kids. And like you said, they're 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids. Basically with the pressure of an entire community on them. And you hate to say it like that, but I mean, let's just call it what it is. You know, you got the whole community behind you, and it weighs a lot on you. And coming off those 2 games like Bearden has, you never know. We wish them the best, like you said.
And absolutely, and especially you coming from two organizations like Anderson County and Bearden that are winning programs. And
quarterback gets out of the pocket, steps out of bounds after a big game.
Yeah, he
Sorry
definitely.
to interrupt you.
Oh no, he got the edge and he turned the corner and he picked up 15 or 20 yards. A very nice pickup for the quarterback. But you know, in 2 programs like Anderson County and Bearden, that it's a tradition of winning. I mean, Anderson County hasn't lost a region game in 6 years?
Something crazy.
And I mean, you know, what kind of pressure is on those kids to continue that tradition of winning on both sides of the ball?
Your guy almost made the tackle. And that player just got set down on his rear end. Folks, that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter, a very long third quarter.
Absolutely.
Very long third quarter. Folks, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Make sure to stay tuned. We'll have the Buddy's Barbecue giveaway coming up at around the 8-minute mark in the fourth quarter.
We would like to take a moment to thank all of our amazing sponsors. Maverick Media would not be able to bring you this live stream without their help. Community Trust Bank, the official bank of Maverick Media. Ultimate Tool and Die, Anderson County's #1 machine shop and #1 supporter. H&H Contractors, visit them for all of your construction needs. Buddy's Barbecue, an original East Tennessee business with 19 locations to serve you. Lowe's Tows, a full-service 24/7 record company located in Clinton. Hensley Tire and Service, located in La Follette. See them for all of your automotive needs. Norris Lake Movers, make moving less stressful. Exterior Home Solutions, for all of your roofing and exterior renovations. Please visit our sponsors and thank them for supporting Maverick Media.
Oh, no audio. Okay, we should be back now. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about the audio. We thought we had unmuted and we were completely wrong. We were figuring some stuff out. We apologize about that. Second down for Bearden. Second down and a long 7. Second down and goal to go. Quarterback for Bearden rolling out. Throws it away. It's going to bring up third down.
The Energizer Rabbit was pursuing hard on that one.
All right, third down and goal to go.
Well, it's Mav fan time. I guess we're going to hear some cowbells ding-a-linging.
Oh yeah, right here it's going to be interesting because Bearden ain't going to kick the field goal.
Oh no! And for those people that were asking about hearing any air horns, there are some playing. Just I think the cowbells are a little louder.
Yep, I agree wholeheartedly.
It's a huge third down right here.
Third down and 8, but it's third down and goal to go. West hands, or excuse me, I keep calling him West.
I threw you off by talking about the Bearden West game earlier.
Yeah, Bearden bring up a fourth down and goal to go from the 3-yard line.
And I will bet you anything that they're going to go for it right here.
Oh yeah, you have to.
With 10 minutes left to go in the game, absolutely.
Come on, AC. This is where championships are won.
Intercepted in the end zone.
In the end zone. Which is the best thing that could have happened for Anderson County.
I don't know. A sack back here about the 30 would have been nice too.
Well, the ball's going to come out to the 20.
That's right.
That's better than a turnover on downs down at the 2-yard line.
Absolutely.
Carla, I agree. More cowbell is always the answer.
And
so now, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I believe I saw a post from the Anderson County faithful that they will have cowbells in the concession stand, so fans can come down here and get them some. And if you're not going to be at the games, you can always ring them at home.
Absolutely, drive your spouse nuts.
Don't tempt me.
Hand off to LaRue on a counter play, but he cuts back this way. Stopped after no gain.
And what we need to see, Daniel, from Anderson County right now is a time-consuming drive.
Yes.
Whether that's 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, or 9 minutes, you want to see Anderson County just eat some of that clock up.
Folks, we appreciate all of our viewers on Facebook and YouTube. We are coming up on the trivia question that John's got for us. Actually, we're going to thank Brad Bittinger behind us, Rachel's significant other, the better half of Rachel, for coming up with our trivia questions tonight. And John just gets to read them. Meanwhile, we got LaRue. That will be coming up at the next stoppage of play. 8.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Third down and 8 for Anderson County. Do you take a chance to pass the ball, or are you just going to run?
You keep it on the ground, you eat clock up. But then again, I'm not the coach.
You do a quarterback keeper that's going to get stopped relatively quick. And Anderson County effectively ran off about a minute.
Well, it was at about what, 9:28 when they started. So by the time they snap this, it'll be down to 2 minutes. So, 3 plays, 2 minutes.
You'll take it.
Absolutely. And now it might have been a different story if the defense had given up a touchdown a minute ago. That you might be looking at a totally different mindset on offense. But with a 3-touchdown or 3-score game, you're taking it easy. You're eating clock and just hopefully eating yards. But if you don't, then that's okay.
Absolutely, I agree. Good punt. Not super long, but it keeps it away from I'm about to say West Rebels again. I can't get it out of my brain.
Yeah, that was
Bearden Bulldogs.
That punt was about 8 yards. So Bearden will recoup themselves, and they'll get on the field and first down and 10 with a score of 35-18.
I'll do the same thing, and you're already almost done with your community service for the year.
You're going to look at Bearden trying to get down the field quickly here as they've got the ball at about the 36-yard line. Well, 32-yard line, actually.
Bearden running the quarterback out wide. Look at your Energizer Bunny, TJ Davis. Hey, John, while we got a break, go ahead and read off our trivia question.
All right, so the fourth quarter trivia question brought to you by Buddy's Barbecue. What is the record for the most TD receptions in a single season in AC history? How many and when was it? And who?
Yeah.
Who? How many?
And what year?
Absolutely. So it's a three-part question here for your $10 Buddy's Barbecue gift card.
Again, the question was, what is the record for the most touchdown receptions in a single season in Anderson County history? Meanwhile, ball thrown deep. We're tracking it.
Interception.
Intercepted it.
Hey, you want to take a guess at who got that one?
Your boy.
Number 19.
Strickland.
Trent Strickland.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Uncle Trent Strickland.
John, we're going to give them, we'll give them to 5 minutes, and if nobody's guessed it correctly.
I'm going to Buddy's Barbecue.
Well, I mean, we can go, but. Okay, Andrew Musgrave, you got one right. One of the three questions. How many and what year? You've got the Wilson part right.
You know what? I'm going to give them a hint. How about that?
They've already got a hint. They've got one of the three. Hand off to LaRue.
All right. You said till what time? 3 minutes?
5 minutes.
Oh, till the 5 minute mark? So 1 minute and 50 seconds from now.
Hey, I can tell you this. If you can Google it, do it, because that's where Brad got the stuff from. So, you got it right. Dalton Wilson is the player, but what year and how many touchdowns?
How many touchdowns is the player's number that I call a lot?
Yeah, that's a good clue. It's not 22, not 2010. It's Dalton Wilson.
Score of interest. Oak Ridge 7.
Okay, the amount of touchdowns was before the year of COVID, but not the year. Oh, not the year we're looking for.
The amount of touchdowns is the number of a player we call out often.
Who just got an interception, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
In the end zone.
He just got an interception.
Andrew is trying real hard.
Andrew's wanting this $10.
Oh, hey, look.
Okay.
Look, somebody got the 19.
That's my dad.
Yes, it is.
And Chris Shelton. No, I don't think my dad should be able to win. That's
Waylon's really close.
Okay, what year?
So it's Anderson County's ball, first and 10 on the 14.
Y'all are right. It's Dalton Wilson with 19 touchdowns, but what year? And I'll need you to top all three in an answer. LaRue on the carry up the middle.
That was a great cutback right there to pick up those yards.
Andrew says pass it on if he wins. Nope, you're too. Carla, you are so close.
Oh, wait. There he goes. Put them all together, guys. Amy No had it.
Oh, Chris Shelton. You had to put all three together. Chris Shelton is the winner. It was Dalton Wilson in 2017 with 19 touchdowns. Chris Shelton, message our Facebook page whenever you get the opportunity, and we will get you your $10 Buddies Barbecue.
So back to the game. We got 1st and 10 for the Mavs with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. And I can guarantee you we're going to get a steady diet of Mr. Whalen.
Yep, as long as he stays in bounds.
He didn't.
Yeah, and Rachel says we can't do nothing about the tubas. But they're all good. They're kids having fun. Chris Shelton, make sure you message the Facebook, the tubas. Make sure you message our Facebook so we can get you your $10 Buddies Barbecue gift card. Folks, if you like this, make sure to like our Facebook page. We will be going live from our Facebook page as soon as Facebook lets us. They implemented a new rule whenever we made it. All right, under 4 minutes to go here at Anderson County. We're getting a steady dose of Waylon LaRue. And he's just going to keep gaining yards.
8-10 yards a carry. I mean, that's just a dagger in the and thank you for everybody for their wonderful comments tonight about our broadcast. We do appreciate everything you say, and we get to do something we love and sit here and watch football on Friday nights, and it's just, I mean, we couldn't have a better job than what we're doing right now.
No, it's been a blast. You know, week one against Powell, we had issues.
We still had fun, though.
We had fun, and then managed to figure out what we needed to do to make things better. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Time is running out fairly quickly. We're at about 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. It's but make sure you follow our Facebook. Any shares, likes, anything you all do helps us out tremendously. And it's awesome to see. We've had 150 to 175 viewers pretty much all night between Facebook and YouTube. And folks, what's cool is you'll be able to go back and watch this entire game tonight, hopefully, if everything works the way that it should. LaRue with another handoff straight up the middle.
And that would be a first down.
First down
with
from
2
Lowe's
minutes and
Toes.
1 second left to go.
There is exactly 2 minutes to go in the ball game, folks. From the looks of things, the West fans are clearing out, or West. Jeez, oh Pete. Bearden fans are clearing out.
In a few weeks, you'll be able to say that.
In a few weeks, I'll be saying Bearden when we're at West. You best believe that. Anderson County running out the clock. We're going to take a knee.
Victory formation right now. Davey just called a timeout.
Why would Davey call a timeout in victory?
I mean, you know.
Hey, that's your brother-in-law. You can.
Hey, look, I'm not going to say anything because I guarantee he's going back and listening to this later. So.
Yes, Travis DeWitt. We will be streaming all games all season long. That includes playoff games. We're not sure about if Anderson County gets to the championship game. We'll have to figure that out with TSSAA. But as of right now, we plan on streaming all games all season long.
Lightning permitting.
Yeah. John, we've not done this before, but offensive player of the game, who are you giving it to?
Oh, man. I tell you what, You know, we've had a few really good players tonight. I mean, I think Landon has played a great game. But I think that, you know, that workhorse back there in the backfield, number 2, Waylon LaRue, I mean, I think he's really just stepped up, and I don't think he's been off the field for maybe more than a play.
I agree.
And then, of course, I'm going to call the kickoff return for a touchdown a offensive play also. So, and I know it's special teams, but I think I got to give it to Waylon LaRue.
So you're going Waylon. I'm going to go with the quarterback of the team, Landon Hensley. I'm going to do 2 for offense. I'm going to give the offensive line 1.
Absolutely. I can
I'm going to
agree
give the
with
offensive line and Landon player of the game for offense. I know that's kind of cheating, but that offensive line, they're one unit. They play together. They've kept Landon fairly – I mean, he's got hit, 2 or 3 times besides when he's run the ball.
I think they gave him 1 sack.
1 sack all game. I'd say Landon's probably thrown for over 300 yards, probably 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I said last week I was going to keep stats, and it just gets too dark up here sometimes to be able to keep up with that.
All right, defensive player of the game.
I'm going to go a little bit off the board. I'm going to go with number 30, Stephen Powers. I think I called his number more tonight than anybody else, and I just think Stephen Powers just made a difference. I know we had a couple interceptions from a couple other guys, but Stephen Powers was right there every play, just about had his head on the ball.
I'm going to give it to your guy. Trent Strickland is my defensive player of the game. Folks, that is the end of the game. From myself, John, Rachel on the production side of things, we appreciate you all tuning in. We're going to let you all view the fireworks show as we go out, and we'll catch you next week right here at Maverick Media Productions up at Anderson County High School.
Hey, good night, guys.